Today we're running a 1971 Honda 7.5 B75. I had trouble looking this one up, so I'm going by what the original owner said the year was. I looked up the serial number and it said it was a B75K1, which I think is the first upgrade or revision from the original design. I'm not very knowledgeable with these. Apparently they had a lot of problems with the earliest ones, and they had B75K1, K2, K3 as they made upgrades, and I don't know what those upgrades were, but according to the original owner, this is a 71. If it's somewhere in that area. I've never seen one that's orange and white like this, so I just had to have it. This original paint on it, I did have to paint the lower on it, and then I just gave it a tune-up, and suffice to say, it runs like a Honda. It runs amazing. It's got typical features: forward, neutral, reverse, stop, choke, twist grip throttle. The fuel connector is, believe it or not, AOMCI, Johnson Everett, fits right on there. But this has got a unique plunger here that as soon as you unplug the connector, it shuts the fuel off in the carburetor. The engine shuts right off. There is a carburetor drain with a thumb screw, so you can, instead of running it dry, you can just drain the carburetor, which is kind of neat. You just put a cup under here and it drains into the cup. But neat engine. I like this because it's actually pretty light. I think it weighs 68 pounds, which was a surprise to me. I've worked on a lot of newer Hondas, and they're always just so darn heavy, and it just ruins the handling of little boats, in my mind. So I always kind of stayed away from them. But when I saw this engine color scheme and I looked up the weight, I was like, that sounds interesting. So I picked it up, and we're running it today. So let's go for a cruise. Typical, quiet, smooth Honda. Now this one does, I don't know if this is one of the problems that they had, this does have a vibration. I'd say at about 2,500 RPMs, 2,000, around there. But you know, that's typically not where you'd run the engine, you know, being that the boat is half on plane and you'd be making big wakes. At slow speeds it's smooth, and at high speeds it's smooth. Even cruise it's okay, but there's that one spot that it's got vibration, and you'll hear it in the boat when I slow down. Just turn around here and we'll go for a ride. So there you have it. It's really rough out here, so I couldn't, even though I was going full throttle, I had trouble handling the boat and keeping the camera in one position, so I apologize for that. But it does an easy 20 miles an hour, and it's great at full speed and at idle, and even at cruise. But you heard that vibration. Now that I just drove it, the vibration's probably at about 3,000 if I had to guess. But it is what it is. I like the engine. It's neat looking, runs great, and it's a keeper. Run them if you got them.